I feel happy today, and that is monumental because I'll get on here for 2 months straight talking about how unhappy I am. Today I'm happy, and I'm going to tell you why. Have the elements in my there's a lot of the same BS that I complain about every single day still happening to me right now. I'm heading into work to probably experience more of it when I get there. Um, but here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I was doing some thinking, as I always do, but sometimes my thoughts are all kind of in one direction, and it takes me a while to kind of shift back to the type of things the ways that I need to think. Um, so what I was thinking about is this collection of people in the past 12, 13 years. I've spoken about my journey of, hi Tasha, I've talked about my journey. Sorry about that. I've talked about my journey from recovery from mental problems, right? And one thing that was a character, if I walk down the street, if I walk down the street and I see a parking ticket on my car, and somebody else happens to be there when I pick up the parking ticket and look at it and see how much I owe, somebody might who has a car who has gotten parking tickets as well might look at me and be like, "Man, these people are crooks. They're always trying to take our money, like." And then I'd be like, "Yeah, I got this ticket for this, and then I had this happen with this." Next thing you know, we're in a complaining conversation. This happened to me, this happened to you, blah, blah, blah. Whereas if something good happens, it's much harder to not only find somebody who will, you know, care about your good news, engage with you to talk about your good news. What else was I going to say? And be happy for you for whatever you're telling them. Because there's a lot of people who you will tell whatever good thing happened to you, and they're just going to be haters. And that's a thing that, oh man, I'm always trying to grow in my life, right? I'm always about self growth and discovery. And I thought, it might sound funny, but I thought that I learned everything there is to learn. Misery loves company, so I know how to have company when I am miserable. But what I don't know is how to navigate people who get upset to see somebody who's not upset. People who look to drag down somebody who doesn't cause drama, that doesn't bother people, is uplifting. I'm like, why me? But I know why me. The why me is because most people's existence is on the miserable side. I hate to say it frankly like that, but that's how I feel. I feel like the majority of people living, walking, breathing, walking this earth are miserable. Virginia, 6'7", Miss 6'7". About to get myself a sandwich real quick. BRB. I've never been to a place where they stop making sandwiches at the certain sandwiches at the deli until now. That's a first. Excuse me. Lady looked at me like I was bothering her. I'm sorry. We don't make that right now. I'm like, what time do you stop making it? She looked like she was trying to figure out an answer to that question. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, man. That's a pet peeve of mine. A pet peeve of mine is, I get it. Some jobs, people don't like them. I've been in plenty of them. I don't even like my job really that much right now, but I've been in plenty of jobs that I don't like. Right? But I never took it out on the customers. The customers did not go to that job interview. The customers did not. Oh, shoot, man. Shoot. I decided to leave my computer at home, and when I decided to leave my computer at home, dang. That's okay. Yeah, but anyways, that's my message. Miserable people are just going to be miserable. There's nothing that you could do to change that. Don't even bother. Be who you are. Don't change yourself. Don't worry about them. You know, they're born that way. They're gonna die that way. That's just a fact of life. As blunt as that may sound, it's the truth. And it's something that I've had to remind myself of a lot over the course of the last decade plus. But I think an office job just kind of accentuates that for me, because I think that I got so used to being at home for like 5 years of being remote. So I got so used to not having to deal with people in my face unless it's people that I like for the most part. Uh, that wears on me, but I've got to be more protective and mindful of my energy, which I'm starting to be again. It's process. I'm not saying that overnight that's going to change, but I'm working on it again. I'm paying attention to what's around me, and I'm not letting the water around the boat sink the boats. That's about it. So I hope this message reached somebody. I hope that maybe it helps you with something going on in your life. Jumping off this thing, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get notified of when I drop some more great content. Thank you all. Have an amazing day.